Okay, so imagine a raccoon, right? Just trying to survive in Delta, doing raccoon things, digging through trash, climbing trees, being that clever little bandit we all kind of love. But instead, it gets ambushed by a plastic landmine meant for rats. Now it's dragging a steel trap around for days, bone shattered, flesh rotting, all while the world walks by. 37 animals like this in 2 months. 37. That's not a statistic, it's a horror story. And the worst part? We're writing it. I've been following this story out of Langley, where Critter Care Wildlife Society is picking up the pieces of what can only be called an urban wildlife crisis. These black plastic snap traps, sold at hardware stores, like there's some kind of quick fix, are turning our backyards into war zones. But here's the twist. The real enemy isn't the rats. It's us. It's our obsession with quick, violent solutions that we'd never dare use on our pets. Think about it. If your dog got maimed by a device like this, there'd be outrage. But because it's a raccoon or a skunk, we shrug. That hypocrisy is what really keeps me up at night. Let's unpack this. First, these traps don't even work as advertised. They're supposed to kill quickly, but mostly they just maim. So instead of a clean death, you get animals suffering for days. One thing that immediately stands out is how many babies are getting caught, juveniles born this year, still learning the ropes of survival. And now they're dragging traps like medieval shackles. What does that say about us? We've built a world where innocent creatures pay the price for our laziness. We'd rather slap down a trap than fix the compost bin attracting rats in the first place. That's not pest control, it's cowardice. Now, Critter Care's doing heroic work. 8 survivors in recovery right now, each needing round-the-clock care. But let's not romanticize this. Most animals here get euthanized. Not because they're beyond help, but because wildlife can't live with a missing limb like a pet dog could. They're not pets, and that's exactly the point. We've spent centuries pushing them to the margins, and now we're shocked when our traps backfire? Please. This is the logical endpoint of treating nature like a nuisance instead of a neighbor. The fur bearers and BCSPCA have the right idea. Fix the root problems. Secure food sources. Hire pros who don't take shortcuts. But here's the deeper issue. This isn't just about traps. It's about entitlement. We act like cities are ours alone, like wildlife should adapt to our rules or die. And that mindset? It's a death sentence. For every raccoon we save, 100 more are written off as collateral damage. What this really suggests is that we're terrified of sharing space. We'd rather exterminate than coexist. So where do we go from here? I'll tell you where we start. Stop pretending this is about rodents. It's about us. Our lack of patience. Our lack of empathy. Our refusal to see that every creature dragging a trap isn't just survival of the fittest. It's our failure as stewards. Maybe if we looked at that raccoon and saw the same spark we see in our cats or dogs, we'd finally change. Until then, those traps are ticking time bombs. And trust me, the clock's running out.